Hey, and welcome back to Pottery with Patrick. Today, we're going to work on coil pots. Okay, so we're going to roll this coil, okay? And I started with about a half pound that I broke in half. So I have 2 half-pound here. And I've squeezed them into basically a log shape or like a candy bar shape. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll it over on itself and stretch it out. All right? So we're going to roll it and stretch it out. Now, it's very important that you don't just rock it back and forth. If you rock it back and forth, you're not going to end up with a coil so much as you're just going to end up with a divot. So you want to go from the tips of your fingers to the heel of your hand. So when you roll, tips of the fingers, heel of the hand. Tips of the fingers, heel of the hand. Tips of the fingers, heel of the hand, right? And you just go forward, back and forth like that, while also sort of working your hand to the outside of the coil, like all the way to the ends, all right? You'll notice it's already starting to stretch out. If you have a spot that ends up being a little thicker than the others, just focus on that spot. All right, and there you go. Once you get the coil stretched out, remember we started with something about like this, and we ended up with something about like this. Once you get it stretched out, pat it down so that it will elongate the coil and make it sort of elliptical, right? That's what we want, because when it's elliptical, now we have a top and a bottom, right? The top and bottom are the narrower of the elliptic. This is not the top and this is not the bottom, and vice versa. It's these sides here, okay? Once you do that, you can roll it up into just like a little coily snake and then score it. Now when you score it, you want to score across the grain. Don't just score it, don't just take your scoring tool and go around. That actually makes a big channel for air to stay in. You want to go across the grain. And you want to do it on the top, and you want to do it on the bottom. Both. Right. So that you have a little bit of scoring, and after you're done scoring, you'll get schmutz on your tool. Clean it off, otherwise it'll dry a little bit, and you'll end up with carrying schmutz over, and it won't seem right. But you'll end up with a coil that has had little scratch marks put in one side and then the other.